And that's it. Another season at Goodison Park finished. One more to go. Obviously I'll do a proper match preview. I'm just walking to the car, but it was an awful performance, really. Second half was an absolute write-off, really. But yeah, it's a weird feeling, to be honest. It's like a season of reflection, because, you know, I don't know how many of these players are going to be there next season. So yeah, I don't know. One of the things that I wanted to say, and I'm going to say this before I get in the car and I start talking about the game. Today's been really emotional for me, because I've had so many people come up to me, share their love, share the support of the channel, you know, tell me how much they appreciate what me and John do. It just means so much, and actually you realise how lucky you are. You know, the channel was set up so we could speak to people, and we could, you know, being from Birmingham, so I could try and relate to people, and it was really touching today. So I just wanted to say to everyone that came up to me, Brian, Jeff, I can't remember, Steve, I can't remember the other people, there was a few. I just want to say thank you, and thank you for your support and your love, and thank all of you for liking and subscribing all of the videos. And yeah, it's just humbling today, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you guys, and yeah, we'll get into the match reaction now. What's going on, everyone? It's my back again, and as you know, this is your match reaction. As you've seen from the first bit, it's Everton 1, Sheffield.United 0. Again, Everton, it felt like it was on the beach. Is that a fair comment? The first half, look, we had a few chances. We definitely should have scored 2 goals. Decore goes through one-on-one, and to be honest, Calvert-Lewin today, right, Calvert-Lewin for me looks like the player 2 years ago. He feels more, he looks like he's more confident, he looks more positive on the ball, and he seems to be doing the right things. Decore playing off him, and I know Decore scored today, so please, you know, I'm not sitting there going to blast him. But he doesn't create as much and support Lewin as much as Lewin has been supporting him. I find it slightly odd, to be honest. Like today, so the opportunity Decore had, the first one, balls come through. Calvert-Lewin has had a phenomenal touch, plays it over to Decore, and he shoots straight at the keeper. Like, it's easier to score. Anyway, so that's the first opportunity. There was a couple of headers, there was a couple of pop shots, but that was probably the absolute one in the first half, the absolute shot that probably should have gone in. It was there. Like, it was there. It should have been a goal. We do obviously get the goal again. Lewin goes round the keeper, chips it back to Calvert-Lewin, chips it back to Decore, who heads it in, open net, 1-0. And I did kind of think, right, kick on now. And we broke almost instantly. Garner picks up the ball, goes down the end, carries the ball, and you kind of think, right, run away with it now, Everton. Go and win 3-0. Go and win 4-0. Finish the season on a real positive. I have never seen a football club go into beach mode as much as Everton did in that second half. They literally just didn't bother. They just didn't turn up. And look, there was a few, you know, Dobbin had some minutes. Lewis Warrington come on with 5 minutes to go and you know, put himself about a little bit, got a foot in, and Chimiti played. You know, I like seeing the younger lads having a bit of opportunity, a bit of a moment. I would have preferred them to all have a bit more, but I was happy with that. I think the other thing for me that was abundantly obvious in this game is a lot of those players do care. And the reason I say that is because at the end, you know, when they're walking around the pitch and they've got their family and they're smiling and I don't think, I know it might sound silly because I know they're on lots of money, but I don't feel like they'd be as happy and as positive if it was as not harmonious. Do you get what I mean? I know it's weird to say, but I'm probably not really doing it justice on explaining it. I feel like there's a bit of a togetherness with Everton at the minute. I feel like the fans are back on side. I feel like Dyche, bearing in mind, I absolutely crucified him twice this season. He's proven me wrong. This Everton team would probably be, what was it? I haven't looked at the league, but be about 13th, 12th or 13th. And that's a phenomenal achievement from where we were. So, you know, when you reflect on the season so far, we've obviously got one game left, a game at Arsenal, a game I do not expect Everton to get anything out of. You know, there's a fair chance that Everton will go to Arsenal, and Arsenal may be in the title race, which means they're going to obviously turn up, and always think it's more difficult playing the last game of the season away from home. Especially if you really need something, which fortunate enough we didn't. But we've been in the position that we are this season because we've won the league of the 7 teams around us. You know, we've done a good job in those games, and you know, I am actually, on reflection, happy how this season's gone, which is mad. The football drives me mad at times, but today, at times, I felt like we were overpassing. Like, I couldn't believe that in the second half, at times, I was sitting there going, just shoot. Because we weren't shooting. We were literally overpassing the ball, going from right to left, to front to back. It was like a freedom I haven't seen at Goodison Park in a long time. Andre Gomez, come on. He looked really tidy on the ball as always. Tried to play it through to Chimiti, I think it was. Chimiti went through, had a shot. He looks a player. Like, Chimiti really does look a decent player. Much more than Beto. You know, and I don't mean that as a disrespect to Beto, but Beto didn't come on today. Make of that what you will. But for me, yeah, I'm happy with the performance. It was on the beach, clearly. I'm happy with the way that Everton are probably going to finish off the season. I'm not expecting anything at Arsenal. And it was really nice to see the players on the pitch with their families, their children. You know, I think Godfrey was walking around with his mum and his girlfriend and his little girl. And it's lovely. You know, it's lovely to see that. So, yeah, I've got to be honest, as a full reflection of the day, yeah, I'm happy with the result. I want to talk about Sheffield United a little bit as well. Sheffield United, their fans today, at no point stopped singing. They were a credit. Not once did they sing about poverty. They didn't really disrespect us. There was one song where they were calling us all bastards, which was quite funny, actually. It was just... but I honestly wish them the best of luck. And I genuinely mean that. I thought they sang all game. You know, bearing in mind, this team is going down. They took the mick out of themselves all game, no problem. There was no hard feelings. When the Sheffield United players walked off the pitch, they were clapped off by Everton fans. They were clapped off. I happily clapped them off. I saw a few Sheffield United fans. I've saw a few going to services, etc. And I've wished them the absolute best of luck, because credit to them. Credit to them. Look, they've known for a long time they weren't good enough for the Premier League. They've known that they were probably the whipping boys for a while, at least half the season, probably. But if their supporters have give it like that, week in, week out, up and down this country, they should be really proud of themselves. So, just wanted to give Sheffield United a bit of praise there, a bit of credit, because they absolutely deserve it. Yeah, I haven't really got much else to add. Man of the match. Let's go with Seamus Coleman. Let's just go with Seamus Coleman. There's no real reason. Let's just go with Seamus Coleman. There was some decent performances. I thought Onana actually was much better than he has been. He was making some very good tackles. He still can't shoot. I mean, still can't shoot. But yeah, we're doing okay, I think. We're doing okay. I'm scared about the summer, but we will see what happens, won't we? So, look, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you all for following. The support this season has been immense, as always. I'm currently having to stop at the services because my tyre has gone flat. It's got a puncture on the outer wall, which is splendid. So, yeah, see you soon. Peace.